Well, a few years back, a local golfer started practicing with a coat hanger attached to his 7-iron. You know, sometimes the simplest thing can make the biggest difference. And for that golfer, this coat hanger led to a score-changing invention. Over the past few years, my struggles on the golf course
Oh, it's right there.
have been well documented.
Oh, I hate this game, he says.
So today we're trying something new.
And we snap it onto the 7-iron, and we always want to use the 7-iron.
It's called the Golf Score Changer, an easy-to-use tool created by Clinton native Dave Hedrick.
I developed this at home, and then I started practicing with it, and then the next thing you know, I'm hitting the ball where I'm supposed to.
The idea to help square your club at impact.
Every time that passes over top of that golf ball, it's square at impact. So your practice would look a lot like this. If you come through and you're back here, see how it's pivoting way back? That means you're not taking the same path every time.
Like any inventor, Hedrick has faced his fair share of critics along the way.
I've been called bird brain. I've been called all kinds of things, which is fine. And I don't really want to change anybody's swing because my swing was okay with what I was doing. The biggest problem was I'm not square at impact.
With a grant at Illinois State, Hedrick went to work.
That's the first original drawing.
And after 2+ years, it all paid off when he received one of these.
There's the patent number. Everybody who's ever came close but wasn't close enough to stop me from getting a patent.
What was the feeling like when you finally got this patent in your hand?
Very much relief. It was more exciting than you could ever imagine.
The Score Changer has been a life changer. Dave's now traveling to merchandise shows across the country, introducing his invention to the golf world.
Some people out there might be a little skeptical and say, can this stick really improve my game? Does this really work? What would you say to that?
I've got quite a few people and one of them in Hayworth that I've had contact with over the last year or so, he's went from a 17 to a 9 handicap, and he's a banker, so he does the math really well. So yeah, it does improve your game. It straightens the ball out, makes the game more enjoyable.
GolfScoreChanger.com for more information on that product. Moving on, hundreds of high school prospects invaded Memorial Stadium over the weekend for the Illinois Showcase Camp. And before it was all said and done, Lovie Smith had 2 commitments for the class of 2017. Vidarian Lowe, a mammoth offensive lineman from Rockford, Auburn, and Mark Mondesir, a linebacker from St. Rita, announced their commitments via Twitter. Didn't take long for Lovie Smith to learn that recruiting is a different kind of animal than it was 20 years ago.
Way back in the day, players, they took a lot longer to commit, and they wanted to do more research. Now the process has speeded up so much, but I have thoroughly enjoyed the parents, the prospects coming on our campus. We feel like we have a great university, and we want people to see it, and we've gotten a great response.
Schedule starting to take shape. 2 more game times are locked and loaded. The season opener against Murray State will kick off at 2:30, and the Week 3 matchup against Western Michigan is slated for 3. It was a big weekend for Candy Block Jones. The Illinois high jumper earned 2nd-team All-American honors at the NCAA championships. The Argenta-Oriana grad set a season-best outdoor mark of 5'10". That's good enough for 15th overall. She's now a 3-time All-American, but this is actually the first time she's earned All-American honors during the outdoor season.
I kind of just went out there just not really expecting much. I wanted to do better than I did last year, and I went out there with an open mind, just been executing the things we've been working on in practice, and I was relaxed. I've been out there a few times, so it's just like, it was just natural, I guess, going out there and not really being so overwhelmed by the crowd.
Good thing she's comfortable in Oregon because she might be headed back there soon. Candy is hoping to make the cut for the Olympic trials, which start early next month in Eugene.
The play of the day on WAND is brought to you by Menards.
Cubs ran into a buzzsaw tonight. Max Scherzer mowing down people right and left. He struck out 8 of the first 9 batters, took a no-hitter into the 6th inning. Nationals would go on to win 4-1. We'll be right back.